According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, 14,000 organ donors provided 28,000 organs in the U.S. in 2009. As of April 2010, there were 106,000 people in the waiting list for organ transplants. Did you know how easy it is to become an organ donor? All you have to do is say yes to a couple simple questions on a driver's license test, and you could save several people's lives. My name is Cody Rogers, and I'm here to try to persuade you that donating organs is a very good thing to do, and saving those people's lives will mean everything to them. The United States of America's government states that whenever a person doesn't say yes to donating, it's assumed as a no. Most countries do the opposite. When a person doesn't say anything, they assume yes. Therefore, they're getting more organs donating and saving more lives. Statistics show that when a person is asked, they feel pressured and are more likely to say no, even though they may actually want to help. States at one point in time was going to go with a reward system when a person had donated their organs. The United States offered to pay a certain amount towards the donator's funeral costs, therefore making it more likable. This was later turned down due to the lack of support towards the system, and it was never put into play. However, I think we could easily get it back up and running with enough support. The number of people needing a transplant continues to rise faster than the number of donors. About 4,100 people are added to the national waiting list for organs each month, but only about 77 people receive organ transplants each day. So an average of 18 people die each day waiting for transplants that can't take place because of the lack of donors. Looking back at 2010, there were more than 105,000 people on the waiting list for solid organ transplants. Experts suggest that each of us could save or help as many as 50 people by being an organ and tissue donor. Another reason to sign up for a donation, if you're not already a donor, is it's completely free, and the person who's receiving the organ doesn't pay anything because of Medicare or Medicaid. Also, it won't affect the quality of the donator's medical care in any way. Another huge concern by donators is they're concerned that the organ donation will disfigure their body. This is completely false. Donation does not change the appearance of the body at all, other than a small scar. Organs are removed surgically by very highly trained doctors. It also doesn't interfere with having a funeral at all, including open casket services, as it's quick and it still doesn't leave any visible marks. If you choose to donate an organ while living, after donating, it's very easy to stay healthy, and you only have to stay cautious of your health for a few weeks. Your doctors will give you a simple medication to only take for a few days and just do a few tests, and it's all completely free of cost and on your own time. The chart behind me shows the statistics of the number of people on the waiting list versus the number of people on the transplants. The higher line here is the number of people on the waiting list, equaling over 100,000. The transplants and the donors only have these bottom lines here, and only are the most at 30,000 people. Thank you for listening, and please take the time to sign up for organ donations. You can save many lives and won't regret a moment of it.